Hello, my lovelies. Here are the Oracle messages for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of May 2019. I hope you're all well. Lovely to connect with you all again. I've tuned into your energies and I've been given a vision and a little snippet of a song. Seems the universe is playing with me this month, tickling up my tonsils and diving into my ancient library of lyrics, etc. And also the vision seems to be very apt for you. So I saw the most exquisitely beautiful dragon, and it's an earth dragon, and I have a painting here of dragon energy, which I'll share with you later on. And this beautiful, was a lady dragon, and she was making a nest in the earth. She'd dug a great big hole and lined it with moss and other lovely soft things, and she needed a mate. So I saw her looking around, looking through the surrounding countryside, etc., because she needed to be in a place which was quiet and away from humans. And looking through the trees, she saw two eyes in the distance. And sure enough, it was the male dragon coming towards her. And there was such this lovely feeling of reconciliation, of love, of right place, right time, reconnecting with a familiar energy, and knowing that in their togetherness they would produce something that was rare but also precious, amazing, that would carry on long after they've gone. And also she knew that she had to come through the veil from and the other worlds to find this mate, and she did it willingly and fearlessly, and he knew that what he was waiting for was this beautiful female dragon to show up at the right time for him. I then saw her laying some eggs in this beautiful nest, beautiful dragon eggs, and she curled up completely around them to protect them and keep them warm. So there was this feeling of it being a very fertile time for you, knowing that you wish to give birth to something, knowing that you wish to draw into your life some form of partnership, a loving partnership. And I feel for a lot of you this is about romance. It is a loving partnership, and for a lot of you it's a familiar feeling. So it's drawing somebody to you from another realm, from another lifetime, from another existence, and you are both of a like mind, you are both of a like spirit, you're both the same creature. So it's a dragon with a dragon, and so there's a magic about this. There's a sense of I've waited a very, very, very long time. I've spent some time with other creatures. We didn't match, or they were too fierce, or they were not the right colour, not the right species. But what's showing up now is, as I say, familiar. It's not about complacency, it's more of that knowingness that whoever is coming into your field of vision, coming into your energies, is a match. Whereas previously, perhaps the glamour or the the look of another being enticed you. And I feel that for some of you, the wait has been a very, very long one. But the wait is over. So there's something, somebody, some situation, some beautiful creature about to show up in your life. And in a way you don't have to look anymore. For some of you might have been searching too. You've been waiting, but also searching for a very long time. And searching in all the wrong places. So they do say that when we've had many relationships in one lifetime, and running through from other ones as well, the way to bring in the right one for you is to look for love within yourself first. So it's self-love, it's self-care, it's looking after you first, and then you will draw in a person who is the same, who looks after themselves, takes care of themselves, and then as a partnership you'll be looking after each other as well as yourselves. I also feel that for some of you there's a theme here about travel, about foreign places, foreigners, foreign people, perhaps with a different background, different belief system, different cultures. So yes, it will be the same dragon, creature, but they might have a slightly different garb, outfit. But you will find that very, very attractive. And you will complement each other. So the snippet of the song, it's a very, very old one, which my grandmother taught me. And it goes, I see the moon sees me, over the shade of the old oak tree, and may the light that shines on me shine on the one I love. Over the mountains, over the sea, that's where my love is waiting for me, and may the light that shines on me shine on the one I love. So we do get the sense from this little song that somebody may be coming to you from abroad, from another country, from another culture. They may have been born elsewhere and live where you live. And also the moon is very important in the song as well. So it's a blessing, may the light that shines on me from the moon shine on the one I love. So this full moon in Libra that we've just had on the 19th of April, that has illuminated things. So it's bringing things to light, and Libra is relationships, partnerships, bringing people together. And as we move into May, on the 4th of May, there's a new moon in the sign of Taurus. So this is unearthing things. Taurus is earth energy. So this is unearthing things, bringing things up from the earth. And so that, again, the vision of the dragon, she's an earth dragon. So she lives beneath the earth. And yes, dragons can fly, but this one within the vision is like there's an underground railway. So she can travel beneath the earth and go from continent to continent, underneath the oceans, etc., etc. So it's a very different way of travelling and getting about. So it's like she's been taking a message to your beloved, your mate, your partner, through the earth. Because we are now in an earth period of Taurus, this message has got through. So something is coming up to show itself to you. So I get the sense that this relationship that's showing up is very, very different. It's very precious. It's sacred in a way. as are the little eggies that Mummy Dragon gives birth to. So whether it is you conceiving a child and or children, because there's lots of eggs, for some of you, be aware that you could conceive twins, even triplets. Good luck with that one. But also, if it isn't conceiving little baby dragons or baby humans, it's ideas, it's new schemes, a new way of being, a new way of living, and bringing something into the to the planet, Mother Earth, that will enhance your life and the lives of others. So we have some lovely oracle cards for you, and the dragon has come up, well, 3 times in the vision, in my painting, and also with the Gordon Smith's 5 Keys to Happiness. I'm going to start off with that one, because there she is, a beautiful earth dragon, and she's guarding the crystals, and she is of the earth family, and she's this gorgeous greeny yellow colour. So she protects the yellow precious stones of the earth and that lie among mountains and hills. You're looking in the right place for wisdom and spiritual riches. You're generous because you think of others and their needs. You have an abundance of energy and the wisdom to use it wisely. So I feel what you're moving through in the month of May and beyond is working on a very deep level with earth energies. So whether it's growing crops or planting seeds or farming, it's honouring that. It's honouring the Mother Earth and the nature of how things are done, and working towards changing methods to bring a more harmonious way of living for all of us. Now your little angel card is power. So there's an angel with a scepter and an orb and a crown. So this is tapping into your divine energy. So this is regal, divine power, that ability just to make things happen. So if you've got a sense now within you of pushing forward, it's like a drive to make things happen, to gear things up, to get moving with ideas in your life. This angel is assisting you, and it blends in beautifully with your self-mastery card of enthusiasm. Theos means God, and theos, enthusiasm, means supported by God. God is behind you. God is with you. So as we feel enthusiastic, we have this energy of the divine working through us. I love how words are made up and when you break them down, what they actually mean. And we use them in our everyday language, but don't realise the power of them. So enthusiasm, you've got the big dudes behind you. As a master, I see the fulfilment of my destiny clearly. Success is my right, and my eyes do not stray to the temporary setbacks along the way. So it's being able to see and focus. This is so funny. The next card. Focus, see and focus clearly on your destiny. Success is your right, and your eyes don't stray to the temporary setbacks along the way. So the Oracle of Avalon, focus. If you look, there's your Saggitarius arrow. As the centaur, half man, half horse, you carry a bow and arrow. So that arrow is pointing down into the earth. It's not pointing upwards or outwards, it's down, pointing downwards into the earth. And that is where, through those trees, you will see the eyes of your beloved. Your partner dragon is there. So as we focus, again there's the arrow pointing downwards, as we focus on the changes that we wish to make, and again this is all earth energy, it's the forest floor, it isn't paved, it isn't tarmacked, it isn't driven over, it's walked, it is traversed. So this is the route of the dragon, moving through the forest, making her nest, finding a safe place to plant her little eggies. And if you see, it is number 33. 33 is a master number. 33 is a master healer. So the energy of this card, and what we have so far, is about healing the earth. So 33 is applied to many healing masters. The name Jesus adds up to 33. The country of Hawaii adds up to 33. If we look at your date of birth and it adds up to 33, then you've come in with master energy to heal those around you, to heal Mother Earth. So a lot of you have been called. As it says in the good book, many are called but few answer. And I think it should be reworded slightly. Many are called but few are chosen. Excuse me, but many are called, and those of us that do answer, then all the tools, everything that we need shows up for us. So it's not like you're doing it on your own. There is help, there is assistance, there's always something, somebody, some tools that will just show up for you. Now, because the vision I had was of the dragon energy, people might tend to think, oh, well, it's just myth, it's Game of Thrones and all that, which I haven't seen at all. And they're not real, and they are just in imagination. But they have been here, they are still here, hidden from us. And this energy is extremely powerful. So the earth dragon is the guardian of the earth. There's another one which is the guardian of the oceans, and the guardian of the mountains, and the guardian of the skies. But this earth dragon energy is what is inviting you for this month of May and beyond to join with, to explore that connection that you have with Mother Earth, where you place your feet. I found that a lot of the readings I've already done for the 12 signs this month, there's an energy of going back to the land, going back to nature, going back to the natural way of doing things, how we grow our food, the clothes that we wear, eating food that's only in season, and none of the air miles that are associated with bringing foods from other countries and that sort of thing. So I feel the energy of Earth Dragon is a wake-up call for you, for others as well, as to how we treat the planet, how we treat ourselves, what we ingest, detoxifying not only ourselves but Mother Earth. So if you're called to shift and change the way that you're living your life, how you're working, what you've been putting your energies into work-wise or career-wise, that could be shifting and changing. So with the power card and the sense of enthusiasm, or God is with you, God is behind you, if you've been hovering around making a drastic change in the way that you live your life, then here is the energy to support that change. Say, for example, you've been living in the city for years and working in the city, so you're a lot of travel, so cars and trains and pollution, that sort of thing. But your soul is calling you to up sticks, move away, move to the countryside, move to the sea, move to the woodlands. Then this is the time to do it. This is the support that you're being given. And because the planet that rules Sagittarius, Jupiter, at present is retrograde, this is going back, revisiting old dreams, revisiting old plans, even revisiting places you may have stayed in when you were young. I know where I live, an awful lot of the visitors who were here at Easter, oh, I used to come here as a kid. Oh, we used to spend so many lovely summers here. Do you know, I really love to move here. I said, well, why don't you? Oh, well, you know, I've got this, that and the other responsibility. I said, well, I packed up the car with the cat and came. I knew I wanted to live here, by the sea, and I made it happen. And everything fell into place. Because I trusted my dream, I trusted my vision, which was from a very, very young age of where I wanted to plant myself. And then the universe works with you. So your animal card, this is just so delicious, so delicious. This otter, isn't she beautiful? Oh, she's a real cutie pie, isn't she? She's a real sweetheart. And the River Otter is not far from where I live here, and there's an ottery brewery, Ottery St Mary, and lots of places called after them. River Otter. And she's to do with feminine energies. She's playfulness. She's coquettish, you know. She's she loves to play. So the energy of this is playfulness. It's being extremely feminine, bringing you back to that sense of just letting go, diving into that pool, diving into that pond or lake, and playing with the energies, playing with the water, playing with your ideas of what it is you want to do, where you want to plant yourself, where you want to be. And this is not just the female energy for ladies, it is for the men as well. So if you have a flair for clothes design, say, or interior design, materials, exporting or importing lovely things from abroad. I'm put in mind of Morocco and Eastern places where they have fabulous silks and pottery and antique type of things. Maybe tapping into something like that. So bringing pretty things from other places that will enhance people's homes, and but they're made of natural things. So like clay pots or wooden benches and carvings, etc. That the people in these indigenous folk in these places use their hands to make. You know, they're artisans. They craft these things, and it's moving away from that awful concrete and steel and metal and plastic. So bringing things into people's lives that you can touch, that are sensual, that are coquettish, that have these curves to them. Otter, she has curves. She is beautiful, and You just want to stroke them. You just want to feel them. You just want to, that tactile sense of admiring the beauty of things. And when we do touch things, you know, when you caress a lover or caress a child, you get back that instant feeling of connection. When you caress a piece of wood or a clay creation pot, you run your hands over it and you get a feeling of the energy of that piece. So you might think, oh, well, the tree's dead that they carved this from. It isn't. You might think, oh, the earth has no life to it when they created the pot. Well, it does. Everything has a vibration, an emanation, a resonance. And when we connect with it, when we touch it, when we stroke it, when we feel it, you are appreciating that creation. And that's what we wish to bring ourselves back to, this feeling of, you know, when you stroke a dog or a cat or a horse, you feel comforted, you feel a connection with that living being creature. Wouldn't it be lovely to stroke an otter? Well, not really, because they're wild creatures, but this sense of, yes, we draw to us an energy that is playful and feminine and pretty and coquettish, as I said, both male and female. But we actually have to start with us, and then it is reflected or attracted back to us. So when we look after our bodies, our physical bodies, and we stroke them and we groom them and we prettify them and eat things that really nourish us, then you're sending out a vibration to the world, which is actually, I look after me, so you will attract someone in who looks after themselves as well. And then that combination will flourish. So going back to the dragon energy, again, it's drawing in something, somebody, some partnership that is rare, that is sacred, that is precious. Like these things that we have in nature. So a tree, part of a tree being carved into something, part of the earth, the clay, being baked into something, made into something else. So whatever it is you wish to change in your life, to transform in your life, using this beautiful otter energy, it's doing it with playfulness and enthusiasm. It's not meant to be hard work. It's not meant to be a grind. It's fun, it's laughter, it's playfulness, it's that childlike enthusiasm. And so the little mini otter card for you says, laugh at your antics, balance work and play, and reclaim vulnerability. Yeah, if you can laugh at yourself, because we can get too serious with life, with things that are being broadcast to us from the media, etc. I don't let that enter my space at all. Telly doesn't work, and I don't read newspapers. So by taking ourselves lightly, like the angels do, being able to laugh at our daft antics, and not caring if anybody laughs at us or with us at the same time. Balance work and play, that is so important for you. Because as I said, if you've been working in a city, in an office where pressure, and you come home and you're too tired to play, you're too exhausted, you just bung a pizza in the oven and slob on the sofa. it's finding that harmony, that balance. Again, that full moon in Libra we've just had. Balancing our relationships, but initially the relationship with ourselves. And reclaim vulnerability. So a lot of us wouldn't want to show ourselves as vulnerable because you might feel, oh, I'll be taken advantage of by others. But when we have been wounded emotionally in a relationship or whatever, up go the barriers and say, no, nobody's coming near me again. And when we've done the healing work on ourselves, that's when baby dragons get made. Okay, so the dragon could attack, could breathe fire, could destroy the forest, could chase off the male dragon. But when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, it's placing yourself in that rare atmosphere of you are attracting in the right mate, the right partner, the one that will match you. And just imagine these two beautiful dragons smuggling up together and making some beautiful babies. So I hope that's been of some help to you, my darlings. I'll show you my painting. So there's the dragon energy. And here we have, it could be a butterfly, it could be a lotus, an energy emerging. And then that blue-greeny streak. There's the water element running through it. So if anyone would like a copy of my painting, they also come in greeting cards. Or you'd like to commission a bespoke, unique piece for yourself, details are in the box below. Also, if you'd like a private session with me, again, details are in the box below. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Please subscribe because that really helps my channel to grow, and if you hit the bell, then you get notified for further readings. So, I wish you a wonderful May. Leave me a comment, let me know how you feel about my readings, let me know how you're getting on, whether you meet that gorgeous dragon mate, and then using that lovely otter energy. It is so gorgeous to have around. It's feeling you can let your hair down and just have fun. Fun. So I love you and leave you. Till next time. Lots of love. Bye.